Hello, YouTube knife enthusiasts and valued viewers. Byron at Splitting Slices. Welcome back to the Knife and EDC channel. Today is Saturday, August 15th, 2026, and that means it's time to do a Saturday sub-collection video. I'm going to go ahead and show my sub-collection of knives that I own that are considered stag knives. That means they are covered with either stag material or Stagalon, fake stag material. I've only got 6 of them here, so we're briefly going to cover these. I will let you know their basic specs, how I feel about them, and also whether you can still get these or not. Unfortunately, some of these versions are sold out. So let's get started. The first knife I have is made by Traditional Pocket Knives. Now, their OEM for this knife is QSP. But this is Austin and his staff in a suburb of Dayton, Ohio. And this knife is called the Kentucky Holler Jack. Now, this is their stag version. The blade length on this is 2.5 inches long. The open length of the knife overall is 6 inches. You have a closed length of 3.5 inches. This is what they call their red Deer Stag. Okay, that clip point blade you see is 154 cm stainless steel. The knife itself, the blade has about a 7 to 10 pull on it. Great walk and talk action. Nice fuller nail nick in it. And I do like the feel and hand on this one. All right. My fourth finger kind of resides in that indentation there in the handle, so I get a pretty good lock up on that handle, even though it's really only about a 3-finger knife for me. It weighs 2.9 ounces, and unfortunately, this version of the Kentucky Holler Jack is sold out at TPK. But that is my first pocket knife in stag. The second one is also made by Traditional Pocket Knives in QSP. This is their version of the Hot Brass Jack. Now, this is Austin's design of basically a gunstock type pattern. All right, it has that clip point buoy style blade on it. Again, the steel on this is 154 cm steel. You have that fuller nail nick. You have some jimping up there on the blade spine. All right. Blade length on this one is 2.7 inches long. Closed length is 3.45 inches. And overall, when opened, is 6.1 inches. Has a 7 to 10 pull. That blade does have a nice half stop. Nice walk and talk on this one. Easy to pinch grip open due to that easy open indentation there in the gun stock itself. And is 3.2 ounces. This one is currently on sale at TPK for $90. Go check him out. The Hot Brass Jack. Knife number 3 is a Schrade Uncle Henry 11UH model number canoe. So this one has the 2 blades. It has the standard spear point blade and then has a pen blade to it. So there are both blades. Okay, when you open those up, now they run off of two different springs. Okay, so they each have their separate spring. All right, closed length on this is 3.6 inches long. Open length, when open at that main blade, is 6.1 inches. Blade steel is 7CR stainless steel. All right, and this knife weighs 2.5 ounces and runs around $23 at most major knife dealers. The Uncle Henry UH11 canoe. All right, brings us to our fourth knife. This is the Rosecraft Blades Nolichucky Jack. When I did my top 10, I noted that this, at the time I did my video, was my overall favorite and most recommended Rosecraft knife out there for their traditional slip joints. Closed length on this knife is 4 inches long. Overall length open is 7 inches. Has a 3-inch beautiful bellied spear point blade with a swedge and a fuller nail nick. That blade also has a downward canted angle, so it's really great for making utility cuts and draw cuts with it. The stag handles on it are spectacular and thick, So it gives you a full handled grip. I get all 4 fingers on this one, and my thumb rides right up there on the spine where it should. Okay, pull on this is about a 6 for me. A 6 point has the half stop. There's your walk and talk on the close. That fuller nail nick. Okay. What else? Knife weighs 3 ounces. And unfortunately, this version is sold out at most roast craft dealers. But overall, one of my most recommended roast craft blades, the Stag version of the Nolichucky Jack. Knife number 5. Love this knife. New model for Finch, new brand name for Finch, called the Sugar House Knife Syndicate. And this was their very first release and first model of that release. This was the Jackrabbit. All right, the very first model, and the Stag was the first handle that they released. Very thick scales of Stag, makes an excellent handled knife. Specs on this one: close length 4 1/4 inches long. Overall length when open 7 1/4 inches. Blade length is 3.5 inches. You've got a beautiful clip point Bowie style blade there of 14C 28N steel. Center nail nick, jimping on the spine. A full 4-finger plus handle grip. Just love the way this one feels in the hand. An excellent user and a great knife to carry. 4.5 ounces in the pocket, and this is sold out, but when it was available, it ran about $110. The Sugar House Knife Syndicate Jackrabbit in Stag. And finally, my 6th and final knife, it's called the Cinnamon Bone Stag version, and I imagine this is a Stagalon type material. But this is the Rough Rider 2424 Camp King Cinnamon Bone Stag Camp Knife or Scout Knife. 4 blades on this one. You got that spear point blade. All the steel on these blades are 440A. You have the can opener, the bottle opener, the screwdriver and cap lifter, and then you have a final awl. Is this the awl or the punch? This is the awl. So you have that sewing eye with a nail nick in order to poke and make repairs into leather or canvas and such. And you also have that bail. Heavy burger though, 6.2 ounces in the pocket, but a great price right now. You can get this knife at Chicago Knife Works for I think about $18. Normally runs around $26 at most dealers of Rough Rider. The 2424 Cinnamon Stag Bone Camp King. And there you go. That's my sub collection of Stag or Stagalon knives. I hope you enjoyed this. I do love the look and the feel of Stag in the hand, especially when you get those thick covers from some of the makers. That's going to do it for me today. Byron at Splitting Slices, saying split a slice with a friend soon. And until my next video, everybody please take care.